guys, hi, welcome to my video blog. I hope you're all well. Got lots and lots to talk about today because I've made a huge list of things to talk about because I haven't really been writing my blog. So I'm just going to get on with it, alright? Had a brilliant week of training, tried lots and lots of different training methods that Louisa talked to me about last Saturday. I tried them all out this week and it's been such a big shock for my body. I cannot even explain the shock my body has had this week. It's been really bad. I mean I have been so tired to the point that even driving home is difficult in the evenings. And then once I actually get in, I just literally just collapse on the sofa. I can't even talk. I can't even make conversation with Steve. I just literally eat and I just go to bed. So it's quite funny. It's like on Twitter I'll say, you know, I'll tweet from the gym that I've finished and how awful it was. And I'll be like, okay, when I get home I'll reply back to all tweets. And I actually can't because I'm physically dead. I am so exhausted. Because somebody also asked me, you know, when you take a pre-workout sub, aren't you completely wired to be able to sleep at night? And I'm like, no, I've hammered it so hard, I'm dead. There's just absolutely nothing left. For me to even try and eat is an ordeal. It really is, because I just, my eyes are shutting. Let alone actually, you know, be able to worry about not being able to sleep. It's more of a case of go to bed as soon as possible. But the training methods have been really, that I was shocked at. I mean, my body just had a really big shock. One method in particular made me feel I wanted to throw up as soon as I did it. It wasn't a lot. It was a version of HIIT. Actually, it was a version of HIIT, and I did it, and I must have. In fact, I told Neil about it afterwards, and he said to me, "Yeah, you've done it right, because if you do it properly, you are going to feel sick." And I said I wanted to throw up. I just couldn't even. I remember phoning Steve, and I just said I feel sick. I said I just want to puke really badly, but I don't because I've just taken all this stuff now. I don't want it, you know, my body's got to keep it in. I've got to keep it in. But it was horrific. I was so exhausted, so tired. And I think it's just hit me how hard this is going to be, because Louise has actually sent me my diet now. She sent me my diet and it's horrific. That is all I'm going to say. It's horrific. I'm not going to show it to anybody. Only Steve has seen it. Right, and even he said to me, bloody hell, he goes, yeah, that's hard. He said, that's hard. And it's the fact that I have to do the levels of intensity of my workouts, the weight, everything, it's got to stay the same, and the intensity has got to be so high on such fewer calories, I guess, and fewer carbohydrates. That is what's going to kill me. That is what is going to be really hard, and this is just the start. By the end of it, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. It'll be worth it. I can see how my body fat is just gonna vroom, and how my abs are gonna pop. I know how it's all gonna happen now. I can see how it's gonna happen, but it's going to be a very horrific process. I am now under no illusions that it's gonna be easy. And Steve said to me, "You're gonna have a nap in the afternoon." He said, you're going to have a nap in the afternoon between meals 3 and 4 or 2 and 3, especially because I've got to do cardio every day now. Every morning I'm going to be up at 5 to go and do my cardio. He says, you're going to have to. It's the only way. And I have to hammer the intensity. I can't let up on the intensity. So it's going to be an interesting 14 weeks, but the only thing I won't do is get up on stage. But I'm going to be getting up in a different way. I'm going to be standing next to Ronnie Coleman, so I have to look ripped, and I will be ripped. I guess I will be ripped, but it's going to be very tough now. So Louise told me to have a couple of extra cheat meals, which I've done, and it's very strange because my workouts have been so hard. I feel like my body's actually just been soaking everything up. It's really weird. I actually felt like my body fat has dropped. It's very, I don't understand my body at all in that sense, but I think because I've been eating the same thing for quite a long time now, and she told me just to add in an extra 2 or 3, so just have a few, nothing, I didn't go overboard, but to just have 2 or 3 extra ones, and I did, and it actually gave me more energy for my workouts, I needed it. I clearly needed it. But I know from next Sunday is going to be my last final cheat meal, where we're going to the Berkeley Hotel for afternoon tea in Knightsbridge. So it'll be really nice. But after that, that's it. And looking at what I've seen, it's going to be the blandest thing on the menu. It's completely bland, tasteless foods. And Steve said the hardest thing about that is you're going to have to do that day in, day out. There's just no variety. It's literally, you're just going to have to eat that every single day religiously, even on a Sunday when you have your cheat meal. None of it. So, and then things are going to get cut out more and more and more. So, yeah, by the end of it, I think I'm going to be pretty ripped, but it's going to be a very horrific process. It's funny, you know, because it's been 9 years since Steve and I met. Exactly 9 years now since we went out on our first date, right? And I said to him this week, when you met me 9 years ago, when you met me in the freezing cold, when we said hello to each other and you met me, I said, did you ever think that 9 years later I would be doing this sort of diet and then I'd want to be getting up on stage and competing at the end of it? You know, if you had said to me 9 years ago, right, that you're going to be doing this, I just would have said to him, you're completely mad. I just would have gone, that's disgusting, because that's what I was like. I just would have been like, that's disgusting, that's sick. Because the image that I had in my head, whenever I thought of women and, like, weight training and stuff, I always had this image of those really heavily steroided women who were like, you know, who look like men and sound like men. That was, if you ask any Asian girl, right, what she thinks bodybuilding is, that is what they'll think. They don't know about figure. They don't know about figure or bikini. That's the image that they would have. Because I did. I had exactly the same. So that's exactly what I would have said to him. So, you know, and I just sort of said, oh my God, you know, that's what you would have... I said, if you would have said that to me, that would have been my reply. I'd be like, that's disgusting. They look vile. They look sick. And yet now I'm going to go for a process where I'm going to look like I've gone back to hell. I've gone to hell and back. It's like a died and gone to hell kind of look I'm going to have. But it's a look that I need to see what's underneath the fat now. So I'm going to be starting a whole load of new videos now for competition diet and training. I'm going to see if I can get a few people to video me at the gym as well whilst I'm training as well. It was funny, I've been talking to Neil quite a bit this week at the gym as well, and you know, he knows I'm starting dieting now, and he said to me, you better go and get some pies down your neck. He said, I'm telling you, go and eat a load of ice cream and get some pies down your neck, so it's going to be really hard. And I just said, yeah, I know. But he was also telling me to look into different federations as well. He said to me, look into some natural federations as well. Because I kind of told him about my concerns about kind of what I'm going to be up against, you know, women using a lot of stuff. So I was talking to another lady at the gym, actually. She's a PT. She's lovely. She's in phenomenal shape, completely natural. She's been lifting for like 25 years. She looks amazing. And she said to me, go to a bodybuilding show. She said, if you've never been, go to one of the qualifiers. She goes, go and have a look at the body fitness class that you want to do. She said, it's a bloody class that you want to do. She goes, they're on so much gear. And they're so vascular. She says, you're going to see it. She goes, you go up there, and she goes, you look. She goes, they look horrific facially. She goes, they look like men, and they sound like men. But she said, go and look at their bodies. And I just thought, oh my God. And then it's funny, actually, because I saw my best friend as well. And she's been to, like, these shows and things with her ex-husband. And my best friend, Natalie. And she said to me, yeah, she said, you know what? She said, honestly, she goes, just go and have a look. Just go and have a look. And I just said, it is what it is. You know what? I always knew there was this side to it, and it is what it is. I'm going to train unbelievably hard, and I'm going to put my body through comp diet and training cycle. I'm going to see what my genetics are. If they're there, fantastic, brilliant. If they're not, you know what? It's not the end of the world. I'll still have a really good physique, just not that kind of physique. You know, but I can't make my body do that. If it doesn't want to do it, if the genetics aren't there, gear or no gear, you're never going to make it anyway. So I'm going to stay 100% natural. That's kind of all I know. But it's Valentine's Day as well, so have a lovely Valentine's Day, crew, alright? Lots and lots of figure love. Mwah! Bye!